I can happily say I up big time with this floor.
This was the moment I knew I'd messed up. There's still a chance to rectify this problem. It's not defeated me just yet.
I'm not paying another 300 quid for concrete and taking it all out. No chance.
So we might have a bit of a problem, because when I put this floor screed in yesterday, it was too dry and I didn't add any water to it. I should have had a bit of water to it. So it looks a bit crunchy and a bit dry today. But what I did do yesterday afternoon, I got a watering can and I watered it, put water everywhere, all over it. Hopefully that's made it go off a bit better. But yeah, I should have added some more water to it. As you can see, it's just crumbling, look. Some bits are solid like, but I'm going to give it a good brush off, get all the loose bits off, and scrape along this edge here, and then I'll give it a good brush, and then we're ready to put some primer on it then for the self-leveling compound. I just hope the floor doesn't fail and start crumbling away.
I think I with the flooring. Didn't add enough water to it when I was laying it. It was too dry, and then it's just all, I'm brushing it and it's all just coming apart. It's getting self-leveling adhesive over it. I'm going to primer it first, 2 coats of primer, self-leveling adhesive, and that's it. It's getting done. I'm not bothered. It's only a little room anyway, so it'll be fine. So where it's all failed, I've scraped it out as deep as it will go, and then I've put a load of water where it's low, just to wet it up so it's not dry. And obviously I'll run that timber across, find the low points, and I'm going to mix some sand and cement and some of this stuff and just trowel it in, level it like that, and then once that's gone off, I'll better put the self-leveling adhesive on the floor. Because over there it's fine, but when I've done this bit, obviously it must have been too dry. I should have knew, but anyway, it's done now, and I'm not paying another 270 quid for some taking it out and getting floor screed. I'm just going to repair issue what I've caused. So we'll get a mixing in the barrow, and we'll start putting it in these low points and troweling it off. There we go, I've got a nice 3 to 5 mil gap now. I think I've rescued the floor. We'll find out once this is gone off. I'm going to prime it, and then we'll get some self-leveling compound down and see what it turns out like. This was my last job to do as well on the extension, and I've only gone and butchered the floor. So today, now that this cement's gone off, it's rock hard, I'm going to give it 2 sweeps with a soft brush to get any loose dust or concrete up, and then I'm going to hoover it, and then we're going to get some primer down. I'm going to give it 2 coats of primer, so I'm going to give it 1 today
and then one in the morning before we self-level it tomorrow. So I ended up hoovering it twice because I wanted to get rid of as much dust and particles as I could. This is not an advert, but Shark, your hoovers are bomb-proof. Okay, so we've got the primer. Because this surface it's going to soak in, you don't dilute it. So I'm just going to tip some on and brush it about with this brush. I might need to go and get another big tub actually, because I don't think this is going to go far. So we'll make a start on it over in this corner down here, and we'll start tipping it out. Concrete sealant floor leveling primer. Right, I've got one layer down, but it's not sticking to the concrete. It's just soaking straight in. So I'm just going to have to go around the edges, just so it nips up at the edge, but it's just soaking straight in. It's just soaking straight in, you can't even push it. I can happily say I f***ed up big time with this floor. Absolutely pixie, yeah. But I'm going to put an hole in the lid on the bottle and just go around the edges. Hopefully it'll give it a bit of adhesion around the edges, stop it coming up. I've put 3 little holes in the top. I'm going to squirt it around the outside of 2 or 3 inches in, and hopefully that'll do something. Am I wasting my time? We'll soon find out, won't we, when I level the floor tomorrow. Right, I've swept it twice, hoovered it twice, and then I've gone around the edge with that small tub. I haven't diluted it, I've just done it neat all the way around the outside. I'm going to get another big tub. That was just a small one. I'm going to get the big one, and I'm going to do the same again and just cover everywhere. Give that a couple of hours to go off and soak in, and then I can obviously tomorrow afternoon I can put the self-leveling compound down, and fingers crossed it works. I've been and got a 5 litre tub of floor leveling primer, so I'll put some holes in the top of here with my drill, and we'll go around and just put the full lot everywhere, and then after dinner later, when it's dried on the floor, I'll get some leveling compound down. Just going to get my stall set up. So I've got 4.9 litres of water, 4,800 mils of water to one full bag. I've got a fully charged battery for my drill on a slow one to start with, and then my trowel, and I've got a bucket of water out there to clean this paddle off once I've done the mix. But I can't find my Stanley knife, so I'm having to use scissors. It will be alright.
Full bag going right in. Any lumps in the bottom. Clean off in there. Ideally, you need 2 people doing this job, because the other person could have another mix in now whilst I'm laying this, and then I can just keep it going then so it flows into each other, because it was going off in like 15 minutes. Because on this day when I laid it, it was like 23, 24 degrees, and it doesn't like it when it's warm, it goes off really quick. This is 3 bags, and it said 3 bags would cover all this. So I need to get another, I'm going to get another 4 bags. Yeah, I'll get another 5, because it's a bit low over here as well. Through this gap here where I put the cement in. Through there, over into that corner of them lumps. Bring it back round here again. Yeah, so, but I've done in the doorway, because the doorman's coming tomorrow. So tomorrow night when I get home from work, we should have a door in. Cavity closures are just down there, they just need pushing in. I'll do that later, because you can walk on this after 3 to 4 hours, so I'll do that later on. Yeah, there we go. Another job that I've bodged up. So I'll see you tomorrow night when these doors have been put in. It's going to be crazy to think that tomorrow we're going to have our new doors in out there, and then I can just start removing these. Yes, come on! Another stage complete. Let's go. So we had 2 lads turn up the next morning from a proper window company, and they looked at the door and all the wrapping in the garage, all in pieces, and they wouldn't put it up. They wouldn't put it in. I think they were expecting to turn up, just put the fixings in a full door frame already made up, seal it up and go. But it wasn't that easy. So in the end, me and my brother ended up putting it in, and it wasn't as hard as what it looked. By the end of today, there should be a door in this opening. It's in about 1 million pieces in here, which it all needs putting together first. So this is going to be fun. I'm just going to charge some batteries up and put a new blade in my Stanley knife. Like I said, these are heritage French doors. We've got your sill, 2.4, and then you've got your side, one of your side panels, your door in the middle, double door, and then your other side panel, and then there should be 12, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, yeah, 12 windows to go in. There's your door handle. Sweet. So last night I did study all the instructions, but there was one thing I picked up on. It didn't tell you how to join the panels together. So I'm not sure about that. There's your door lock. Now there's your edges for your sill. Silicone them on. I'll put that there. So we've got these fittings. I just need to get the right masonry drill bit to fit them in now. So the door is all unwrapped, got all my gear set out. All we need to do now is get the sill in
and start fixing the doors in. Let's go. So we've got the doors in, they're all plumb and level. We're currently just beading them now and putting the glass in, which is taking ages. But we're slowly getting there, and soon I'll have a new back French heritage doors. Get on. Obviously we need some trim to go around the outside as well and across the top because there's a big gap, but we can come to that later and sort that out. Get some expanding foam in there and some trim all the way around, it'll be spot on. The door is in. All I'm doing now is I'm just putting the seals in the gaskets and putting each pane of glass in. So I've done them 6 there and I've just started on this 6 at this side. So I'll get cracking on and we'll get putting some more gaskets in and some more panes of glass. So we started at dinner time and it's 6 o'clock now. It's took us 6 hours to get them in, but we've been messing about getting all the gaskets in and the seals and putting them in. Also I had to adjust a few of them as well, but it's all in now. So next weekend I'm going to seal up round the sides with some expanding foam, get some plastic trim and trim it all the way around and get it all sealed up nicely ready for winter. But yeah, what do you reckon then? I think it's looking spot on. So the next job will be to do is the patio once all that's done in there. But we've still got a wall to take out, get an RSJ fitted. We're also getting a new kitchen put in. There's a lot going on in there, so I'll keep you updated and I'll speak to you soon.